All right, well, it looks like we are live here. I'm finding a way to turn this volume down on this iPad. Got it. All right. Okay. Well, Dog Squad, I am here. Hold on a second. Welcome, Dog Squad here. Yes, that's my dog. You can clearly see. Teddy, you are live here on camera. If anyone here, we got 3 people here on the stream. Yes, I don't know if you can clearly see. I don't know if you can see my dog or not, but he's right there. I don't know if you really can see him. But he's right there. I'll go and get him. My camera doesn't look like the camera's quite on him. Oh yeah, you saw him, but he's right here. I'll keep him here for pregame. Dog Squad, we are here. Cowboys stream. For week number 2 of the NFL preseason. It has been a while since I've done a Dallas Cowboy game stream. In fact, I want to say the last time I did one was when we played the Vikings last year. In fact, yes, that was the last time I did a Cowboys stream. And then we did the NFC Championship. We did the watch party for March Madness for the Final Four, and then which was good first basketball stream. And then we did we did something. We did I know you couldn't see my dog. I need to probably go ahead and okay, that should be good. Yeah, some of these camera adjustments, I tell you. So you apparently not, but you saw my dog at least one time. But you should be able to see him now. We haven't done in a like a really football stream since the NFC Championship game. So you know, it's good to be back for Dallas Cowboys games here. Week 2, I am here at my house. I did come home here for the weekend. So it's been a good start at Oklahoma State so far. Met good amount of people. So don't think I'm like I needed to come back. No, I just came back. It's been a couple weeks since I've been here. And I will be going. I'm glad I'm here to go live. Possibly going live next week. I'm not really quite sure if I'll go live for the Saints Cowboys game. But I will give you my notices when I'm going live for games, of course, because I'll be at the campus or here going live for Cowboys games. And of course, a lot of stuff here gonna happen. Of course, throughout the entire time. So, because me being busy with college, me being up there, all that. But it's be a fun experience. So hopefully, we can get hopefully to a good amount of views and likes and all these subscribers on these eventually soon. We are about to start up here in the Cowboys Cardinals game. They're still finishing up here this Eagles Patriots game. Hopefully New England wins. I honestly forgot the score. But yeah. So hey Annette, hey Trey and Teddy. Yeah, Teddy's here joining us. Glad for everyone here to join. Hopefully, we can get a good amount of people viewing the stream. I've also my last full day here, I was at my house back here in Arkansas. I did a live stream. So it's kind of funny because the last full day, this is the first full day I've been here since I've been gone from college, and the last time I was here for a full day, I did a live stream. So it's kind of funny. But and that could be the case next week with next Friday. But good chance because I'll be coming back from Stillwater, so I'm not really sure yet. But of course, I'll keep you all updated on the stream and all of that. Yeah, Teddy, you've been on the stream before. He has been kind of relaxed. He's been scared. It's kind of thundering here. But he's been scared. But so I kind of had him over there, my door and all that, or my bed. So I'm glad I'm able to commentate. The scoreboard format's different now. So that's kind of a different thing. But anywho, Yeah, I understand. Oh my gosh, you lost the ball. That could have been tough. Okay, so New England's down. They're gonna try to finish it out here. Um, so hopefully Dallas does get the win today because obviously everyone wants a preseason win, right? Everyone wants a preseason victory here on the channel. But obviously the big thing is we want to see the development of these players. Obviously, it's not always going to be like that. It's not always going to be that case. But we want to at least see good development out of these people and all that. Jelly, glad to see you here on the stream. It's been a little bit since you've appeared on these streams, but it's glad that you're back here on the stream. Keep the viewers rolling. It's a good night for some football. I understand it's 9 o'clock here, but I'm not sure if Jeremiah Love's also playing. I think he's injured. I would love to see him play low key because I like Notre Dame. I do, and I love Jeremiah Love, man. No pun intended. But it'd be good to see him play. I'm not expecting Arizona to do well. I'm not expecting him to do as well this year as some people think because of the team he's on. I think if he can get some help this year, he could prove me wrong because he's a good running back. If he can get some help this year with that O line, he could do some stuff. It's like Ashton Genty. But hopefully Dallas can win this game. Yes, I understand some of the players I will not know because they're backups. I'm not a big depth chart guy when it comes to every dang team. So that's typically how it's sometimes going to go. What the frick? No, since when does YouTube do that? I'm watching this. If y'all know me before in past streams, I've watched the Cowboys Report by Chat Sports. This guy Tom Downey, you should go subscribe to them and all that. But for some reason, the weird thing was that he I don't know, it was I couldn't tell if he put the ad on purpose or YouTube actually had an ad while the video was still being played. That was so weird what just happened right now. But it is what it is. Oh my gosh, dude. The NFC West has got to fix their commentators. I hope the Cardinals have won the bet. Well, I'm not hearing, but dude, the Seahawks one already is bad. Then the Rams one, they bring in some freaking girl today that I was looking on NFL on the Instagram. It was so annoying. She was I don't know. She was just so annoying. I don't even. There's just some of these preseason announcers. Cowboys, I like the Cowboys ones. Some of these other preseason announcers, though, and they get freaking kids or people that should not be doing. Why would they put her in the freaking this? I don't remember her name. It's like Katie or something that's doing the Cowboys or doing the Seahawks, and whoever she's in Madden. I can't stand her, low key, but anywho. But we are about to get going here. Let me go ahead. Okay. Well, thank you for whoever's watching here on the stream. We're like 3 subscribers away from 1.2K. So make sure y'all subscribe if y'all haven't. We need definitely try to get some more subscribers. I'm glad this channel's kind of gotten back to gotten really up to what it is. But I was scared. My camera I thought froze, but it was just my YouTube channel being slow. Anyhow, Teddy, I'm gonna put you over there. I'm gonna put you over there back on the bed in a minute. Got my Dak jersey on, but yeah, I'll probably get you a good schedule of when I'll be doing live streams. You get hiccups or something? Whenever I'm doing live streams, due to me being either at Stillwater or here or whatever. Also, I got 4 people on the stream. I want to go and tell you, I applied to be, O'Colly at Oklahoma State's one of the top programs for broadcast, one of the top news channels. They won multiple awards in terms of nationals and regionals. They're I have a chance. Me and my bud Travis, who if you saw my stream with him the Monday before I left for college football, we went for trying to go for we auditioned for a sports anchor at Oklahoma State for the sports anchor. There's 5 ones through because there's once every day of the week. You have a sports anchor for the show. So hopefully I'll know Monday and I will hopefully get going here. What up, JD? Says hi to me and Teddy. But hopefully I can get O'Colly and get that sports anchor. That'll be pretty good. Make sure to share this to other people part of the Dog Swap subscribe. We're about to kick off. Dallas will go first. I think Joe Milton is starting today. I'm sorry if you haven't seen my Den Boys reports. Go follow me on Instagram. We're gonna, of course, more off-season content. I know it's been a little slower, but besides the Von Miller thing, nothing's been happening. I'm not the type to always be posting just the biggest stuff on Instagram on Den Boys reports. And a touchdown for the Patriots. Let's go. A possible game-winning touchdown there for the New England Patriots. The Cowboys just got a kickoff return. All right, Tay, I'm going to go and put you down. I got to control this clock. Okay. Freaking Phil Maffa just got tripped up. Sorry, that's my... Okay, so they're showing... Can we get to the Cowboys game? All right, Milton gonna throw. That's way too over the head. Incomplete. It's second down for Dallas. So they're showing both of these games now. So that's good. I get to at least see the Patriots, too, and see if they can beat the Eagles. Be good if the Eagles can go 0-2 in preseason. I know it doesn't matter. All right, Milton in shotgun, steps back to throw. Pass is complete. Out around the 30. Should maybe be enough to a first down. I think it will be. It's by Jonathan Mingo. Let's see if they get him now. Drake May was all happy about that touchdown there. Yeah, Dallas, I hope, gets a score. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Dallas here. Yeah, honestly, I kind of like the old scoreboard. This is fine, but... All right, it looks like it's going to be a first down there for Dallas. Milton was on the sneak. Get the first down rolling. Good to be back here on these Dallas Cowboys streams. Of course, NFL content we will get going, finishing up before the season starts. Any NFL content I got planned. I still got the NFC West to finish. I got other content. It'll be a run there for about 2 or 3 yards. I also would like this year to do like maybe clips of a big play with like the play from the actual game, and me reacting to it from the stream. I would like to do that this year. I didn't do that really the past few years. I was planning on doing that with Philadelphia game last year. I just never did. I really wish they'd have the option to do minus like 30 again or something. All right, we 2nd and 8. Cardinals showing a 4-man blitz. They bring it. Milton going to throw to the left side. Has a man. That'll be about a 6-yard pickup on the play. It'll be 3rd down coming up for Dallas. Teddy, quit licking your nose or whatever you're doing. All right, 3rd and 1 for the Cowboys. Dallas coming in off a win over Seattle. 17-7, where the defense with Christian Parker lit up. A fake handoff. Milton going to throw to the left side. A wide open man. I want to say that's Schoonmaker because that's his number, but I could be completely wrong. In fact, yep, I think that is Luke Schoonmaker. A good gain right there for Dallas and a first down for the Cowboys off the bootleg. And it was wide open. So I guess they keep using Schoonmaker in that preseason, which I get it because he, sometimes it feels like he shouldn't even be tied in too. I'll be 1st and 10 at the Arizona 39-yard line. A good offensive drive so far for the Cowboys. 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions. A handoff there. That's by Jaden Blue. Oh, no, sorry, not my bad. Malik Davis, excuse me. They're both small. But yeah, Malik Davis, I should have known because of the freaking speed he had. But yeah, trucked the defender for about a 5-yard pickup, I want to say. Be 2nd down for the Cowboys. Well, Dallas, if you didn't know, they have a trouble beating Arizona. We have not beaten them since 2017 in Arizona on the Monday Night Football game. That's when Dak did like a flip in the end zone almost. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Cowboys, and we have lost them multiple times. I was on a stream. I've had disappointing outcome streams. Malik Davis up the middle, takes it around the 20-yard line, takes a 1st down for the Cowboys. And, you know, also, Cowboys have had trouble beating Arizona. I remember since 2017, they lost them in 2000 and... Was 2020 the last time after that they played? Might have been. Okay, I don't know. 2020 they lost. 2021 they lost. 2023 they lost. I was here on the stream as Malik Davis takes it for about a 5-yard pickup there. And then they lost again in 2025 last year on this stream when we shouldn't have. We should have not lost to the Cardinals at least twice. The past 2 times we should have never lost to the Cardinals. 2nd and 6 coming up for Dallas. All right, Milton checking the plays. In shotgun. Hands it off. About a 3-yard pickup there. Be 3rd down for the Cowboys. Okay, I had to make sure. There we go. There is Jaden Blue being handed at running back because it looked like him. I couldn't tell if it was him. But it is him at running back. New England, they get the ball back. Looks like they did, and Philadelphia is going to go out to 0-2. Yes, sir. They throw a pick? I'm guessing he threw oh, no, strip fumble. Yeah. All right, 3rd and 3. The handoff there to Blue, and he's going to be short. And let's see what Dallas wants to do. It's preseason, go for it. If they bring out the field goal unit, it is freaking preseason. Just go for it. They're bringing out Blue. Let's see what they do with the whole offense. 4th and 1. They're going to keep the offense out there. Milton throws off the hands, and it's turnover on downs. Probably would have never worked in the first place because there was a guy right on. Okay, what, dude? Bro, what the? Probably should have never been the call anyways. There's a guy right behind him. And was not caught anyways. So, be turnover on downs for the Cowboys offense right there. I mean, you ran successfully about every single time. I mean, I get maybe the pass call, but not really that call, I would say. I got one person here on the stream. We had 4 just a minute ago. Let's try to keep that rate, keep going. We got 3 likes so far. Yeah, I mean, we could have honestly passed, but yeah, Malik Davis definitely should be our running back too. I mean, I don't know if we should have passed there or not, but I think Malik Davis definitely should be running back too. I mean, he already proved it last year, so I'm not really sure why he isn't. I mean, I get it. Yeah, I give Jaden Blue a chance because he was like, you know, he didn't really get much. I think he was injured or something last year, but I don't fully remember what happened with Jaden Blue, but he didn't play much last year to that Week 18 game. So, all right, well, 9:07 left to go here in the first quarter. Yeah, Green Bay beat up on Denver today. Or, I think that was yesterday. Because I don't think I saw the play today. All right. 1st and 10 at the Arizona 12-yard line. Minshew looking, going to go to the left side, a deep ball, and there's going to be a flag right there. It'll be a PI. I'll be on Siobhan Rebel. Virgil was the intended receiver there for the Cardinals. That's great. If we lose this game, I swear it'll be my live stream luck. Because it feels like we had games last year that were because I was going live. No, I'm not saying that. We had our wins, we had our losses. Can't do anything about it. All right, be a handoff. Why the heck is it? Another flag comes in, but why was it 1st and 5? I think that marker must be wrong. There's a flag that comes in again for some reason. Maybe it was a hold. Yeah, holding on Arizona. Good. Back him up. Whatever that 1st and 5 type crap was. I don't know. The line was so weird. First and 19. I guess because, maybe it was the spot of the foul crap. Okay. Well, I thought it happened way further than that. All right, be 1st and 19, though, for the Cardinals. Be a handoff there. And a great tackle. Oh, that's Barnum. Okay, gotcha. We needed to see some stuff out of him, and he got it. Great tackle right there behind the line. 2nd and 20. Minshew, quick throw. That's going to be complete, but a great open field tackle right there. Be 3rd down coming up and long for Arizona. So the PI got them, closer because it's spot of foul, but the defense really is starting to hopefully going to keep holding on here. Christian Parker, I'm excited to see what he keeps doing here for at least the regular season. Try to get some more people here on the stream. 3rd and 18. I'm sure it's like more of a prevent defense. That's what it looks like they're going to have. You stepped off sides. Or is it a false start? They stopped the dead ball. So let's see what they call here. Off neutral zone infraction. Okay. 3 flags on this drive. It's on James Houston. All right, 3rd and 13. If it's not a long bomb pass here, and a 3rd and 7. Make up your mind. Which is it? Okay, well, they got it wrong. Minshew, 3rd and 7. Goes. Pass is intercepted. No flag is called. To the 20. It'll take it to the 10-yard line. And that is Siobhan Rebel making up for the interception and the pick right there. I thought they were going to call a flag there. Because it looks like he slipped or something. I don't know. Yeah, but great pick there. Yeah, man, it looks like he just fell down, it looks like. Great pick. Rebel making up for that. Yeah, he just flat out fell down. But he fell down before he threw it, it looks like. And Rebel getting the pick, taking it inside the 10. And a great job of this Dallas defense. All right, it'll be at the 12-yard line, but still, great field position. Hopefully the Cowboys offense could do something here with it. 7:22 to go. It'll be a handoff there. And that will be to Davis. I'll tell you, Malik Davis, I remember that Kansas City touchdown he had last year. He had a good performance against Minnesota, too, when he was getting a lot of reps because Javonte got hurt, even though Javonte had like 2 touchdowns that game. Or did he have 1? Or maybe Davis got the other. I can't remember. I know he's got 2 rushing touchdowns. 2nd and 6 for this Cowboys offense. Hopefully they don't stall. Milton looking right. Throws to the end zone. That's way over the head there. And it will be 3rd down coming up for the Cowboys. Yeah, we definitely don't need to be stalling here on offense. I mean, I get it. You know, it's backup offense. It's nothing like with the talent we have on with that, starting offense. Just kind of tells you the depth of that offense. Because last week they had 17 points. Man, we are right. That Nathan Thomas keep moving. Well, Milton's going to escape the pressure. Look left. Has a man. It's Malik Davis. He will take it in. Touchdown, Dallas. There we go. Great escape from Joe Milton there to find Malik Davis open and to be able to run it in for the score. Okay, who's Brenda Song? The person I commented on the Instagram page yet earlier, yeah, he was wide open. Good find there and good take in the end zone for Malik Davis. He's showing he definitely should be the RB2. And he can catch with that catch too. All right, so kind of taking a look here with Brandon Aubrey's extra point being up and good. 7-0 Cowboys. So it was like the reply to that Rams commentator. I don't know, they keep acting like they knew who she is. Anyway, 6:33 to go. So glad the defense getting that pick and then offense being able to do something with it. As Joe Milton finding Malik Davis for the score. And Dallas gets on the board here. Got one person here on the stream. Let's try to get some. Man, we got 4 people. We were doing so well. Why do we only have 1 person? We were doing well. All right. Yeah, I just want to find the. Oh. All right, great job here from the Cowboys offense. So far, so good. So hopefully the Cowboys offense can make another stand here. As last time they got the pick. Up 7-0 here with 6:33 to go here in the first quarter. Aubrey to kick it away here. Got that black kicking foot. And we'll be returned here for the Cardinals. And we'll get around close to the 30. Is that Jalen Brooks, who was on Dallas at one point? Could be, honestly. All right, got a second person. Let's keep it up. I never like seeing one. I always like at least seeing more than. I like plural. Obviously, I know I'm a small channel, but I don't mean we can't get plural views. All right, at the 29-yard line, Minshew, rush back complete. About 6 yards, maybe. Second down coming up for the Cowboys, or for the Cardinals. I'm doing that. I did that last year too. 2nd and 5. All right, receiver comes in motion. Be a handoff there. And a good try to spin out of the move and pick about a couple there. Okay, I think he's still kind of hurt. All right, 3rd and 3. All right, Minshew drops back. Pressure comes, throws, and it's incomplete. And Stewart on the cover. It's 4th down. Great defensive stop there. Be a quick 3 and out for the Cowboys. And I understand their backups, but I love the coverage that Christian Parker and knowing exactly what to do. We saw kind of times with Eberflus and all that, they were kind of just letting stuff happen, and I'm glad, it's right now, knock on wood, but it's right now, I'm glad that stuff's going on right with Christian Parker. All right, 5:08 to go here, or 5:08 left, in the first quarter. Be 4th and 3. And it'll be fair caught at the 25-yard line from Mingo. So good defensive stand for the Dallas Cowboys, and they'll take over when we come back, hoping to get another score here with 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Teddy, how you doing? You sleeping? Teddy, I gotta make sure. Dogs, gotta make sure they're alive. And cats, too, especially cats. Really, any animal. They're laying down, and gotta make sure they're alive. Oh. Yeah, I think I like Milton better than uh uh Howell. Sorry, Sam Howell. um, I gotta set up my schedule this week to see what videos I'll make. I know my first 2 weeks college, I didn't make as many videos, but we're gonna try and get more back into it this week. Considering also how much time we also have left before the NFL season starts, and we're getting close. I'm excited. tried doing it again. He did get that hit, though, on freaking Phil Maffa. All right, see what this Cowboys offense can do. It's been hand off to Jaden Blue. A little leap there and gets pushed, and he got the first. Great job there from Blue, and then getting pushed by the O-line to get the first down. That's what we like to see. Just leaped over defender just a tad, and then like flat out got pushed. Great job there from the Dallas offensive line and Jaden Blue. And he'll get it again, but geez, got tackled about 4-yard line behind the scrimmage. Leota on the tackle there for the Cardinals. Just lost his block. All right, 2nd 13. Milton gonna throw. And catch the ball. Who is this guy that keeps dropping everything a flag? It'll be unnecessary roughness, I think. Bro, why are we dropping he's dropped twice now, the ball. Who is this guy? I'm sorry, I don't know every player, bro. Yeah, it's a personal foul in Arizona, so get going. Unnecessary roughness, and he's hurt. So be a first down. Luckily, we got it there, but who is this guy? Yeah, he comes in. Yeah, and then he gets hit. Yeah, okay, cunts. Bro, catch the ball. He's dropped 2 balls now today. One was a little high, and they probably could have been caught. But still. Yeah, like I said, it could have been caught there. This one should have definitely been caught. Why do they have -1, +1, +60, -60? Doesn't make sense to me. Try to get some more people here on the stream, and we had stuff going. I'm glad we have people in the opener, but we gotta get some more people here. Dallas will play at home. While I was saying Friday at 7 against New Orleans. So if I get back in time, we'll see if I stream it. If not, I don't know if I will. Probably not, because I only usually stream one preseason game a year. Since 2023, I think I've streamed, or 24, or maybe it was 23. I think it was 24. I think my first ever stream for a game was when we played. Was in 2023 when we played the Jets, because that's when I had first. I didn't use this app. I didn't use this website until I think when we played the Panthers. Yeah. In that Week 11 game. But yeah, so I've done, I think one. I did the 2024. I think we did when we played the Chargers. 2025. I think last year we played, I think, the Ravens, and then so this is my first, I think, away game I've done for preseason. So then we did the Cardinals this year. Well, I think we're 0-2 in those preseason games. And then I'm streaming, so wouldn't be surprised if we lost this one. But so far we're doing well. Knock on wood. Let's try to get some more people here on the stream now. Cowboys and Cardinals. They wife and husband, Cowboys and Cardinals fan. All right. That was not the spot, but okay, go ahead. I get it. All right, first and 10. Kansas going to come in motion and go back to the left side. Milton going to take the pass. Now he's going to look. Going to go deep. He's good at it. Left side's got a man. It's caught. He's got a touchdown. Jonathan Mingo getting the score, and Dallas going right down the business here in Arizona with 3:43 left to go. What a dot there from Joe Milton. And Mingo getting the score. That's what you like to see. That's why I said on it, he said, we know he's good at it. And he gets a dot right there to Jonathan Mingo. And the score for the Cowboys. Extra point is up and good. Brandon Aubrey making it 14-0. And the Cowboys up big, or at least good, with 3:43 left to go. Whew! Great offensive start. Great overall start. And hoping we keep it up here. The guy that Jerry got in 24 from the Carolina Panthers. Three people here on the stream. Good news here. Let's see if we can keep this up here. Defense needs another stand here. And a great tackle right there on Weaver. On the kickoff return here. (138 to 8 yards) is crazy. All right, here we go. Minshew under center here. Be a handoff to the left, to up the middle, and a great tackle right there from Barham. And about a second down and about maybe a yard or two. It's about 8 or 9 coming up here for the Cardinals. Oh, they didn't even get a yard. That's what we like to see from J.C. Barham. All right, he did get a yard there. Of course, they've been kind of weird on that down and distance lately. All right, 2nd and 9. Minshew. Going to drop back in shotgun. Steps and fires. The left side has a man. He's going to be close to the first down. Is that Jalen Brooks? He kind of looks like him. I think that might be, because he was on Dallas. I want to say that's him. Be 3rd and short, though. Probably about 1, and they will give it 1. Taylor Demerson's coming out and back to the locker room here for the Cardinals. All right, 3rd and 1. Minshew under center. Man comes in motion. Hands it off. And did he get there? There's a flag down. It might be a false start on the Cardinals. Didn't hear it because obviously the TV's muted and no whistle. 2:27 to go. Refs are discussing it here. Offsides. What? Bro, it was a dead call. Was that not a dead ball? I mean, I get it. Offsides on Dallas. So, I mean, that is one thing the defense has struggled on, is those freaking offside penalties. Yeah, it did it again. Look. Add with the thing. It doesn't make sense. He must be doing that. I don't even know. Just add with the stream. Not mine. It's a Cowboys Report, Tom Downey. I don't understand why it's doing it. Okay, they must know this person with Brenda. All right, Minshew looking. Gonna throw. Has a man. Gonna truck through a couple guys. He's gonna get a second down at about 1. Don't let a penalty set the tone. We've done that before on the starting position. We've done that before. It's terrible. All right, let's keep. Let's say I liked it when we had about 2, 3, or 4 people. We need to keep that going. 2nd and 1 for the Cardinals. Minshew under center. And a fake handoff, throws to the right side. Has a man. It's caught for a first down. Get to the right sideline, tackled by James. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. It looks like Carson Beck kind of got hurt, I think, maybe a little bit. Yeah, they were playing a freaking high school stadium. It's so funny compared to what they were playing. They're playing what they play at. Beck had a freaking good game, though. All right, Minshew. They throw long. Right side has a man. That one is caught. For Morden not turn his head around in time, he's going to get around for about to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. 1st and goal. Foco on the catch there for the Cardinals. Be down at the 8-yard line. Handoff to the right side, and he will get the corner and a touchdown. Dude, that offside, there's a flag down. Hold up. Holding on the offense. Thank you. That really helped there. All right, I'm assuming this will probably be the last play of the 1st quarter after this play. All right, Minshew drops back on the right side, complete. Out of bounds on the sideline, and that does stop the clock. So we'll have another play. I mean, it's the 1st quarter. It does not matter. Oh, they're going to let the clock run. Okay. That'll be in the 1st quarter here. Well, so far it's been good for Dallas, but they're letting up a freaking drive here. Hopefully they can get a stop, at least hold them to a field goal. But so far, Dallas is off to a good start, up 14-0. Joe Milton with 2 passing TDs. Mingo and Malik Davis with the scores. And we got one person here on the stream. Let's try to get some more. No, I can't freaking call them into existence, or maybe I can. I don't know. Maybe I can't call them into existence. We will take a break at halftime, and we will have a post-game show at the end of the 2nd half, or the end of, well, yeah, but end of the 2nd quarter, or freaking end of the game. Golly. Yeah, LA beat the crap out of New Orleans today. Milton will have the keys of the kingdom once Dak wins the ring and retires, bro. If Dak wins a ring and retires, and we get Milton with a gunslinger like he is, and he can have some decision making problems, we'll be set, bro. I mean, I hope we can win one with Dak, bro. I mean, I really hope we do. He needs one, dude. This guy number 4 needs one. I know he's had some issues. He's had his struggles, but he's had his good stuff in the postseason too, and I know he can make it better. I know he can be more consistent. I know him. He's a very good player, very good quarterback. He gets too much hate. If he was on the Cowboys, I feel like he wouldn't get it. No one would care as much. He wouldn't get as hated. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just very good, but it's probably because he's on Dallas too. I mean, I know Dallas has to do something with it, but all right, 2nd and goal for the Cow. Yeah, you freaking down to this freaking display on the field and on the scoreboard so different. 2nd and goal, Minshew in trouble, rolls to his right. Now is gonna have to run, and he will take it out of bounds near the 6. So it will be 3rd and goal for the Cardinals. All right, let's see if this defense can get a stop here. I'll be at the 8-yard line of Dallas. 3rd and goal. Get trips left. That's a false start. Definitely a move on the offensive tackle, on the guard. Right guard there. All right, 3rd and goal here. The 13-yard line, I think. Minshew looking. Gonna step and fire. He is a man open, and it's caught for a touchdown. There's a flag thrown. Might be offensive PI. See the 2nd touchdown taken away. Pass interference on him. Yeah, there we go. Let's move it back. Looks like he pushed off, maybe? I couldn't see because he was open right there when the camera showed him. That's the 2nd TD taken away. But, I mean, they're for good reasons. All right, so... I mean, they're good reasons, you know? All right, 3rd and goal for the Cardinals. 13:55 to go here in the 2nd. To be a screen pass there. And good missed tackling from Dallas, but they finally bring him down to the 20-yard line. And be 4th down for the Cardinals. 2 TDs taken away. And Ryland will come in here to kick it a field goal for the Cardinals. 2 TDs taken away because of legitimate reasons. I thought they would have had a score, honestly, after those 2. But 38-yard attempt for Arizona. Hopefully he misses this. It'll be funny. And it's up and good. Right down the middle. 14-3. Arizona on top of the Cowboys. Or Cardinals on top of the Cowboys 14-3. I just realized I said that. The wrong thing. I'll try to get some more people here on the stream. We will be gone in the first half. Or halftime. Hopefully the offense makes another great drive here. I forgot Teddy's still here. Hi, Teddy. We return there here. And Moffa will get out around the 25 or something. All right. 1st and 10 here, the 22-yard line for the Cowboys. $13:06 left. And timeout Dallas be the first timeout of the game. And I did not. Okay, there are my timeouts. Move on. Oh, shoot. I thought they went to commercial. Sorry. All right, looks like there was a run there. About a 3-yard pickup for Dallas. 2nd down coming up for the Cowboys. Got another person here. Let's keep it going. Keep this stuff going here. 2nd and 7. Got Jane Blue. Looks like he's in the backfield. He will get the handoff, and we'll get about be 3rd and about 3 coming up. Why is Ethan, bro? What do you? Maybe he's calling me to ask how calls and stuff's going. I'll call him back later. Probably tonight. Probably not tonight because it'll be late when the time. Might call him at half. Although, Ethan, what are you calling me for, dude? I gotta text him and tell him I'm on stream. I'll text him in a minute. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Cowboys. Let's see if they can contain this drive. Milton drops back, looking, gonna roll left, throws. There's a man open. He's got space to the 30, to the 20, to that 10. He makes a move. He's close. He lost the ball, but that's a fumble. He was already down at the 1-yard line. I'm trying to tell who that was. Sorry, I don't know every freaking depth chart receiver. I wish I would want to commentate that real well, but I don't know every freaking guy. He got close though to around the 1 yard line. I think he tried getting the ball over the plane at the 1 yard line. I mean, wide open there he was. Great scramble from Milton. Milton's going to take off, and he will take it in. Easy touchdown for the Dallas offense, and we are rolling here in Arizona, baby. Ethan's screwing around me. What's he going to screw around? The Cowboys, bro? He freaking were up against the Cardinals. And this is too easy right now on offense. Hopefully it keeps on coming, though. We got to keep it going. Keep it going. Like the stream views. Got to keep it going. Got to keep this going, bro. Ethan, what do you know? What do you want, bro? All right. You know what? Okay, he didn't call. He didn't hung up. Sorry. Did not... He's calling when I'm on stream. I wonder if it's about Dallas or if it's about something. I don't know. Yeah, Milton definitely will probably be quarterback too, but we got to see what he does at the end of the. We got to see what if he the second half. We got to see if he's staying in or not. I mean, it's been almost. It feels like it's almost been a perfect game from Joe Milton today. It almost feels like that. He's got three total. He's got 3 total TDs, 2 passing, 1 rushing. He's got 165 yards with a QB rating of 149.3, 3 rush yards, which is the touchdown, I think. 2 TDs, 6 for 9 completion, and has 3. Yeah, I mean, he's got a heck of a game. That's what you need from a guy that is going to replace, and guy that's going to, we need him. If whenever, if Dak gets hurt or, when, we got to keep him, and whenever, Dak leaves or something, possibly going to retire his account. I mean, I don't know. Rodgers stayed on the Packers for a long time. He was their franchise quarterback, and he meant 2 teams. So, but Breeze also was on the same team for a while, and he retired as a Saint. I mean, so I don't know. If Dak ever goes to another team, it's going to be freaking weird. If he ever does, I hope he retires as a Cowboy. I mean, he is my Dak. He's my favorite NFL player for a reason. He's been there. He's been on the team almost as long as I'd like Dallas. 2014, I became a Cowboys fan. Romo was one of my first ever players. Des Bryant, freaking Tank Lawrence, all of them. Tank leaving, it sucked. And then Zeke even leaving when he left, it was bad because he was around 2016. Dak, 2016. I mean, he's been a big part of Dallas, and so. But we're not gonna talk about the sad parts. Hopefully he keeps rolling, and hopefully we win a Super Bowl soon with him. Got freaking flipped there. Leah Fowl, of course, coming in. Wants that freaking big hit. 11:09 to go. Hopefully the Arizona or the Dallas defense gets another stop here. Freaking broke his ankles. All right, Minshew under center. Line of scrimmage is in the wrong place, buddy. The freaking people on the trying to do the screen stuff about to run about 3 yards there. I mean, like, holy crap, dude. He's second down coming up. And they got the freaking line of scrimmage 1 yard away, and they got the freaking down and distance. They've had that wrong multiple times today. Yeah, how about them Cowboys is right, Steven. Keeping it rolling here. I'm sure the haters will find a way to hate about us winning. It's so funny. They'll hate on us winning, and then they'll also hate on us losing. Which, obviously, I mean, I should say hate on us losing, and then also hate on us winning. All right, Minshew drops back. Gonna look. Gonna pump fake. Rolling right. Gonna throw as a man open as a first down. We'll take it around the 47-yard line. That's Bowman on the reception and the first down. Pump fake kind of got that deal on a little bit. All right, it'll be a punch right there to around the into Dallas territory to around the 47-yard line. So in terms of Dallas making the playoffs, the only reason I don't have them making it is because due to how good the NFC could possibly be, and like losing because of the record of the tiebreaker. If we go 10-7 this year and don't make the playoffs because of the teams that are around us are good, I mean, I'll be mad. I mean, I'll be frustrated not making the playoffs. But like, you had a better season. We'll do, but there's only so much time we have. It's a bootleg, and it's gonna be complete right there around the 35. And we can't keep, we got to use this talent with this old talent, like Dak, and who knows how long CD will last. I mean, he'll probably be good for the next few years, for a good amount of years. But you don't want to waste talent. You don't want to have a year of wasted talent. You want to try to make the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. So, but I still think, if this year doesn't go, you still you got a good shot. Depends on so the outcome of this year obviously will matter. Yeah, I think they also can make the playoffs this year, no doubt. I have trust and faith in them making the playoffs. People don't have them making the playoffs due to either the other teams probably possibly being better or them flat out just hating. Then, it depends what record. I'll respect you. What depends on what record you give Dallas. If you're over here giving them 7-8 wins, I'm going to be like, dude, you realize it's not the same team as last year, right? They're going here giving 9-10 wins. Yeah, I mean, I'll be if you give more than that, hey, that's great. I've seen lots of people. Well, the camera even got faked out by that. All right, Minshew throws a great hit right there from Kalen Carson. It'll be third down coming up. Dude, I've seen people put giving the Cowboys these great records. Don't go overstimulating on it. Don't go freaking too much on it. But also, I like the fair records people are giving them. And then every time I look at some people's playoff predictions, they don't have them. It must honestly be because of the other teams, the record you have. Or they flat out just don't. It really just depends on what we see out of Dallas. We'll have to see what goes on in the regular season. That's all you can say. You just have to see. But I think they can make the playoffs. I've seen more people say this year I think they'll make the playoffs and have a better record. Much better record, in fact. Gets a first down there. Gotta really update this clock. Holy. Got to talking. All right, fake handoff, another bootleg chance. Minshew rolling right, nowhere to throw, but he will throw, and almost almost picked there. Second down. Land on a good hit there to get the incompletion. Ten wins, 2 losses. Only if that was possible, JD. But maybe they'll be 10-2 at one point. But they won't be. Obviously, they can't finish with that. But who knows? Maybe they'll be 10. I'd love if they were 10-2 at one point this year. Second and 10 for the Cowboys. And a running back draw there. Pick about 4 yards there. Obviously, that's just a draw. I don't know why I said running back draw. Third down coming up for the Cardinals. Brightness. Hopefully Dallas can get a good stop here. I'm holding to a field goal because we know this offense has been capable of putting up points so far. Hoping they keep it going. 3rd and 7. Minshew looking, going to throw to the middle. Has a completion for a first down by Virgil. They're going to roll a completion. I think they thought maybe it could have been an incompletion, but they're going to roll it 1st and goal. I want to say the last time I saw us play against Minshew was 2022 when we played them on Christmas Eve. All right, 1st and goal. Minshew wanted to go for the right side fade, but instead he'll run for a yard. 2nd and goal coming up for Arizona. 5:25 to go. Hey, they've been in the goal distance before. They had 2 TDs that were changed because of penalties. Hey, they had a goal line stand against Seattle. Last week I was not playing due to the fact, or was not, hold on, I'll tell you in a minute. Handoff, gets pushed. Is he in? They're going to say no. He's right on the goal line. But now I was playing in a pickleball tournament for one of these youth groups I'm in now. Church, like community groups. I know a good amount of people there now. Since obviously moving to college. That's close. He might have gotten it. But we got me and my bud Peter got second in pickleball. That's the second time I ever played. Really, mainly the first time I really ever played pickleball. They're going to challenge it. Might have gotten in low-key. Well, yeah, I got second. I did pretty well. He played tennis for like 4 years in high school, so he was better than me, but I did pretty well. Especially for my first time. Or second time, but really first. It's been a couple years. Let's keep the stream views up. Got 1 person. Let's try to get some more. Gotten 4 likes so far here on the stream. Take what you can with streams, bro. Might as well just give them the touchdown. I think they're going to get it anyways. But you never know with this goal line stand we have before. And also with the defense, the defensive line, or maybe offensive, them getting a false start. Who knows? Got another person. Let's keep it rolling here on these mouse viewers. We'll be taking a break at halftime. Tom Downing here, I think, thinks it's a touchdown. He already had 20 areas, 21-9 on the scoreboard. What is the Cabo group chat typing for on my Snapchat, bro? Let's take a look and see what they're talking about. He saved a photo from something. And he's saved a photo from our college trips, and one of my other buds said, tagged him and said, "So weird." That was funny. Patton lives on his phone, bro. All right. Did they get in? That was a flag. False start. So they didn't even call the touchdown, and they're calling it false start, man. The touchdowns are illegal to the Cardinals. Bro, this is crazy, man. I mean, all right, 3rd and goal. Minshew is sacked. Overton getting it. Dude, it's got to be so crazy that the Cardinals have been actually... They should at least have a touchdown by now. But it's so weird. And that's what we talk about. That's what every play is reviewable. Because stuff like that happens. All right, they get the field goal there, 21-6. I mean, this is actually so crazy how they should at least had like a touchdown by now. But they keep getting it ripped away. But a sack right there from Overton to get it there. I believe we just... Yeah, LT Overton. Didn't we just get him? Was it this year or last year we got him? I'm not talking to anyone over here, but I cannot remember. Dude, but the Cardinals, I feel bad for them how, like, they should at least have a touchdown by now. But, hey, who knows what can happen this next few games, man. All right, we 1st and 10. .331 to go here. Fake handoff. Milton looking right. Oh, freaking got hit as he completed it. It is still got caught. Be 2nd down coming up. Brown got freaking hit. Yeah, he had the run earlier on the catch. I probably know who this guy is too. I freaking don't know his first name. All right, keep the streams views going, bro. 2nd and 3. Be a handoff there. And we'll get some more. Jaden Blue with a good run there for a 1st down for the Cowboys. All right, 1st and 10. And a handoff, another one to Blue. Keeps on rolling. Could have lost more, got less, but he got more there. And that should bring us to the 2-minute warning here. Be 2nd down, about maybe 5 or 6 coming up. So far, Dallas has done a great job here on offense. We'll see, and defense too. 6 points, letting the field goals. Could have had a lot. Could have probably led up 2 TDs by now, but there have been reasons why they haven't scored. Then there's been a hold on our easy run. Then there was a touchdown that was an offensive PI. So the legitimate ones there. Then you had one that was not a touchdown. He was short by this much. He tried QB sneaking and a false start, and then he gets sacked by LT Overton. Minshew does. That's like crazy. I mean, how many chances the Cardinals had at scoring that you think they should have scored at least the past 2 drives, and they didn't due to penalties. But the reasons are reasons. I mean, well, they exist. They're not like legitimate penalty. Like they're not ones that are like terrible or something. Mint shoe. Mint shoe. Oh, that's Camden Brown. I told you just a minute ago. I swear he looked different though. So yeah, Camden Brown had that big reception and then the run earlier and almost scored. And then he got hit just a minute ago. Dude, I cannot believe that. I didn't know who that was. That's stupid of me. I'm sorry. I told you. Give me the first name and I bet you I'll know. Yeah, freaking out. A great catch the other day. Had 2 TDs. He knows how to play, dude. Yeah, he's had 2 receptions so far. 1 big run and the one that got blasted just a minute ago. Hopefully Dallas can make this 28-6. Hey, get points on the board. Gotta have lead. We had that one drive that stalled. I'm like, oh man, the offense may not be as good today. And then there you go. I mean, so far though, but obviously stuff changes in the second half. You want, but Milton needs to stay in. I think more of this game. Now, I did see a stat. We were 2-0. Last time we went 2-0 in preseason was 2007. We're the ones who that year lost in the divisional. Hated that. Actually, I wasn't alive. 2007 season, I think that was. It was my first year being alive. Didn't watch them until 2014. All right, 2nd and 5. Got it right. Didn't even see the down and distance. All right, let's see. Milton, the handoff. Blue on the freaking hurdle and gets to the 40, man. This guy's athletic, man. Great hurdle from Jaden Blue there. He's done that a couple times. Jaden Blue, man. All right, 1st and 10. Milton throws to the right side. Not great blocking. Got to Johnson there. And that's negative 2 yards or something there on the play. All right, 2nd 13. Loss of 3. Milton in trouble. Escapes. Gonna throw right. Downfield. Too far for Camden Brown. It's third down coming up. I thought he had. If that was good enough, and he makes some insane catch again, bro, I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy if that happens again. Yeah, he had him beat. He just waited, I think, a tad too long, and also was not a good throw. All right, 3rd and 13 for the Cowboys. Aubrey can probably kick far. Let it test. Milton throws. Has a man complete. And he's going to be shy, about 2 yards shy. And you got Smith there getting the reception. And they're going to probably, looks like, keep them on the field. Why not? Offense has been successful. Flat, I think you're 0 for 1, though, on 4th down conversions. Unless I'm wrong. I don't know if they've done it again after that. All right, 4th and something. 3. All right, let's see what they do. Maybe they're bringing in Aubrey. I mean, I kind of get it though. If you are, don't be greedy. Get the least of points. Let's see. I don't know. They keep showing Dak on the dang sideline. Like, come on. I love seeing him, but I actually him on the field, and I want to see the field right now. There's Pickens. Got the freaking hurdle play. 50-yard field goal attempt. I get it. Hey, take the points when you can get it, dude. Your offense has been great. Let's end the drive with some points. Let's see if they do that. Aubrey's kick is right down the middle. 24-6. Cowboys. Offense helps get some more points. You guys show a little Aubrey today. You don't want to be greedy and go for it. Just take the field goal. The Falcons freaking bulldoze their way through the Colts today. Bills did it too. The Ravens beat them by 10. The Vikings by 10. All right, so I'm guessing they'll have like a little 1-minute drill here. Less than that. Dallas will. Got 3 people here on the stream. Let's keep it up. We will have a halftime break. And then the second half, and then we will be done. Have a little post-game show, and that'll be it. Not really think, obviously it's not like it's just backups. But I will go over what I thought and who played really well and also what was the weakness. But right now, knock on wood, there doesn't seem to be any weaknesses. In terms of like some of those plays that the defense has kind of let up. I think some of those bootlegs, some wide open passes, but they've done a pretty good job. Obviously, 24-6. As long as they don't let up points, They had 23 plays, 111 yards, and 6 points on the last 2 possessions Arizona has. All right, so I'm assuming a lot of it will be passing here. Did not know the Cardinals only had 2 timeouts, or 1 timeout. Minshew throws around the 40-yard line as Heron makes the tackle. He's 2nd down, clock winding down here to 25 seconds. Yeah, they're going to have to try to get in field goal range. 2nd and 5 coming up. Oh, shoot. Oh. Minshew throws a wide open man down the middle, gets around midfield to the 48-yard line. And I guess they're going to take another timeout here. Okay, well, let's see if the scoreboard evened up there. I accidentally scrolled down too much. All right, 10 seconds to go. At the Dallas 49-yard line. I'm sure it'll be like a Hail Mary touchdown that gets called back. They ain't going to have a Hail Mary here. They're going to probably try to just get a little some more yards for field goal range. But hey, get a pick. Revel, I'm looking at you. All right, Minshew with 8 seconds. Scrambles to the right. Now throws to the sideline. Has a completion with 6 seconds left. And Ryland looks like he's going to come out to kick it. 62-yard field goal attempt. Miss it. My blood. Right. I want right. I look dumb as hell. Sorry, heck, doing this. It worked. Wide right. The wind worked. The wind worked. The wind worked there. Wasn't even close. You aren't Brandon Aubrey, bro. You're not Brandon Aubrey. Bro trying to be Brandon Aubrey. You got 1 second left. Dude, do you think you could get Brandon Aubrey? There's 1 second left, too. I realized that, but I was like, wait, we could probably get another play in. Could you get Brandon Aubrey to kick from there? Just to see. How far is it for Brandon Aubrey to kick from there? You think he could kick it from there to score? No, do something for fun, bro. Kick it from there. Dude, Brandon Aubrey. I want to see if he can make it. Bro, come on. I don't want victory for me. Get a Hail Mary or something. You got to at least test this. Have some fun. All right, they're going to kneel it. I get it. 24-6. Man, you probably could honestly have him kick from there. Dude, come on, dude. Why? It's just... You could get Aubrey to kick from there. It'd be the funniest thing in the world if he kicked from there, bro. After he missed it with 1 second, bro. You come on. Have some... No fun allowed. I hate having fun. Dude, he can kick from there, bro. Get some points, but... Oh, well. You know, it's whatever. All right, we're going to go and end it there. I'm going to go take a break. We'll be right back for the second half. Hopefully this Cowboys offense rolls. I don't know if they're going to put Howell in or not. I don't know what offensive situation they're going to do. I'm sure if anything, they'll change the quarterback situation. I think, you know, obviously everything else will be fine. And the defense hopefully keeps playing well. Hey, my win trick worked. Hey, it blew it. All right, Dog Squad. I'll be right back. I'm going to go and set for like 15 minutes. We'll probably get 14 by now. All right, I'll be back, Dog Squad. Okay, I'm back.
I mean, contract is such a huge issue. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. That's a tough one. That's not fair. That's like choose your favorite child. That's just not fair.
Sorry, I was showering. Yeah, 2 people are on the stream. I don't know how many people tuned in while I was here, gone, but hopefully it was a decent amount. All right. I saw on the Tom Downey thing that we have the ball and like I don't know something stop time or game time. I don't remember. 14:33 to go. It says.
Black out back. How much they can remember? Probably not. I didn't get back. Like watching not right now. Trey Dog is 60. $10 super chat. Black Ops goes back. How much did Canberra play this year? Probably not that much. I haven't been tracking.
Sorry, I put in a super chat for $10 and asked him how much came to Brown play. He said probably not that much, which I kind of agree. Would play this year. A lot of good receivers on our team. That's the thing. What the heck happened? Oh, wait. Arizona got the ball first. That's right. I guess he just still had the ball in the thing. Okay, 2nd and 7. I thought we threw a pick or fumbled the ball. All right, Minshew. Looking complete. Has a man over the middle for a first down. A good throw right there around midfield. Also, he does like these raffles and things. I've given him a couple super chats before. Hopefully, I can get whatever the prize is. They do this like duck. They do this like duck race thing. All right, 1st and 10 for the Cowboys or for the Cardinals. Man, I haven't really messed up that much today. Minshew under center. Look like movement, but they're not going to call it. And a run for about a 6-yard pickup there. It was first, not second. And 2nd and 5, they're going to give it. Thank you for all who's joined us here tonight on the stream. We will have a post-game show right after this. We'll talk about what we saw, you know, the goods. We've talked about the bads. And we will talk about our Saints matchup. I don't really know who's all playing, so it's preseason. We that fine, so might be some bickering then too. 1st down 10 completion on 2nd and 5 was wide open. They're gonna cross more into Dallas territory. Well, I don't need the Dallas defense slacking here. We're doing pretty well. Still want to win, bro. I don't want to lose. It'd be at the 36, but you had them getting fined. Was it $500K each? I want to say. All right, here's a handoff. And a good tackle right there. About a 3-yard pickup. Run by Hull, number 43. Yeah, some of these, you know, I don't know the big depth charts of all these teams. I mean, I have trouble even knowing some our depth chart, our big depth chart. So, all right, 2nd and 6, they're gonna call it. Also, I asked for Caleb Downs jersey for my birthday, so I'll wear that on the first stream. So caught completion for a 1st down, still rolling, trying to find room, strip that ball away. They won't. About 20-yard, Virgil to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals coming up. I tell you, that Cardinals offense, they could have at least had 2 TDs right now. They really haven't been that bad today. They really haven't. They might only have 6 points, but dude, they've moved the ball well on us. Sometimes the points don't always define how well someone played. Not saying our defense hasn't been good. I'm just saying there's a good run there from Hull, about a 7-yard pickup. We're in this defense kind of, they're kind of struggling right now. But no, I'm not taking anything away from our defense. We've handled the right situations. Forcing. They may have not scored. They had 2 TDs taken away due to penalties, but we also were able to not let them actually score. And then, the one that looked like they were going to score, Tom Downey even here had them scoring, but they didn't call it. Then they sack them. It was a false start. Then they sack them. You got to give credit to the defense. Minshew rolling right is in trouble, avoids the sack, trying to go a little Mahomey. He'll throw in the back of the end zone. Be 3rd and 4 coming up. Thought he was going to do a little Mahomey stuff, but he threw it out of bounds. All right, 3rd and 4. We've had these stands on the Cardinals today. They just have not been able to convert in the end zone. It was a good move on Leafau. Tell you, Minshew has been one of the best backups in the league. At least one of the most productive. The ones that have played the most starting, because he's been started on multiple teams for. All right, 3rd and 4. Minshew throws, and that one is low, but they're going to rule it a catch. They'll give him 1st and goal. All right, they've been in goal-to-goal situations. They've been in goal situations before today, twice, in fact. Haven't scored. All right, 1st and goal. I'm thinking about maybe having the clips today where it shows like the game and it shows my reaction from the stream. Might kind of do that today. Maybe I'll post it tonight or tomorrow, something like that. But I get back to Stillwater around 2 at 2:30 tomorrow. Handoff to Hull. About 3-yard gain. All right, 2nd and goal. Handoff to Hull. And he'll get around 2 more. Another false start probably here, too. They'll get in, but it's a false start. 3rd and goal coming up for the Cardinals. Crap, dude. All right, 3rd and goal. Handoff. Touchdown. They get it this time. Kiner, whatever you want to call it, on the play. All right. Extra points up and good from Ryder. 24-13, so the Cardinals do march down the field and get some points coming out of the second half. Kind of what they, flat out was trying to do before, and they got taken away from a couple touchdowns. So, all right, it's fine. Offense just needs to respond. I thought the Cowboys improved the deep. Bro, these are backups. All right, got 2 people here. Let's try to get some more here on the stream. Got 4 likes. Make sure to like, subscribe if you haven't. We're on the road to 2K. We're about to hit 1.2K here. I'd love to hit that soon. All right. Corey Kenner on the touchdown just now. Oh, he fumbled the football. Oh, he almost got. Oh my gosh, we almost turned it over. Whoo! I was about to actually be like, crap, we're about to sell this game. Ooh. All right, 24-13. They're bringing in freaking Howell now, so we'll see what goes on. Great run from Jaden Blue. But he is going to get a second down there, but it is a good run though. Second 2. Yeah. So the Milton's day is done. He had a good day. 3 total TDs. Freaking great passer rating. Like over 150 plus passer rating. Something like that. 160. I don't know. Second 3, they're going to call it. Same difference. Well, actually, it really does matter, though, for first downs. If they run in a game with Blue, which he's in the backfield as Howell is under center. I keep wanting to call him Will Greer. And they'll give it to him with a first down run. And there's a flag thrown after the play. Or it was at least late. Yeah. So we'll see what's going to be on. Hope it's not a holding penalty. Holding on the defense. There we go. Into the run and a first down for the Cowboys. There we go. I thought it was going to be a freaking holding on Dallas. Something like. All right, 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. It's crazy how the Raiders came back there today against the Texans, by the way. Howell throws complete. It's about a give it about a 6-yard play to Kuntz. He caught that though. Couldn't catch the ones right here. He caught this. That's what you want. Second and 4. Hand off to Blue. Man, can y'all keep the freaking first down marker there? On the camera people working this. First down for Dallas, but Jesus. Keep moving it. I can't freaking tell. All right, 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. All right, Howell under center. Fake handoff. Howell rolling, looking, gonna find, has a man open. Is that Valdez Scantling? I want to say it is Marquez Valdez Scantling. I think it is. He on the reception for a first down. I want to say that's him. Just not sure. It's just like the long line. I think I see part of like a long line last name at the end. All right, 1st and 10. It's a freaking jet sweep to the right side. Has a man, or has the angle. Smith is not going to be able to get there, though. It'll be 2nd down coming up. Sorry, not has a man. Has an angle. I'm learning commentary. I'm learning. I mean, I've done it for a couple years, but I'm still learning. Second and 2. All right, 5:12 remaining. And running. Let's see. Play clock running down. They're going to hand it off to Blue. He's going to punch his way for the first down. The ball came out. He had to be down. He was down. Thank goodness, bro. I said he had to be down. He was. I know that knee was down when he got stripped. Got freaking hold on that ball, though. If it was high school and they called that a fumble, it'd be a turnover. They don't review unless it's like the state title, I think. Let's see. Was he down? Yeah. Oh, well. I think he was. That was close. Go ahead and snap before they change their mind. They do snap it. This time it's a handoff to Blue again. And hold on the ball, Blue. Okay, about a couple yards there to the left side. Second down, about 8 coming up. Try to get some more people here on the stream. We got 2 people, but I'd love to have some more. Obviously. I think the most today has been about 4. Like, in terms of, like, consecutive time. Simultaneously. All right, 2nd and 8. Hey, I've been getting this down the distance right today without looking. All right, at the 11. Trips right. Howell, the only guy in the backfield. Howell, looking, rolling. He's going to go down for a sack. He's still up. He's going to go down way more. That was Milton. I think he could have avoided that, honestly. Maybe. I don't know. He kind of ran right into it, so I don't know. 3rd and long coming up for the Cowboys. Okay, escapes that and then just runs right into a lineman. And then gets sacked there. He could have escaped that, and then he got sacked again. All right, 3rd and 14. Let's see if we can freaking bomb this or something. Please don't run a screen. Freaking draw. Well, maybe it'll work. Blue. All right, I guess just take the field goal. Look, you got to get points. It's preseason. You know, it's not the real offense. Obviously, I'm not going to mean it. If this was real life, it'd be like, I mean, whatever. You got the field goal. Just take it what you can get, because they make, if the defense starts letting up, then you got to have those points. All right, we're going to send Aubrey for a 29-yard attempt here. Fake it. Fake it. They won't know it's coming. Preseason. Fake it. Or just take the field goal. It's up and good. Like usual. All right. 1:55 to go. I messed up on the time today. 27-13. Hey, we have 3 total TDs today. You can't be mad about that, right? 2 field goals. Good day on offense. Scored 27 points. Who's this following me? The heck are you? So that was a fan that won some charity thing that got up to commentate today. I'm sorry, but can we like not do that? JJ McCarthy, bro. I mean, yeah, you're the only way, Collar, you're losing that job is if you get hurt. JJ, you were not getting over JJ McCarthy, bro. Dang. All right. Yeah, bro, I love what Joe Milton's doing, but bro, stop saying it has to be Rage Bader, just low IQ. Bader low IQ, call it whenever you're saying put him over Dak. Like, dude, Dak would literally torch this defense more if he was out there. In fact, they probably would take him out early. He'd have the same stats, they probably would take him out. They freaking gets backups, dude. But I'm not saying Milton's doing really well though. So we'll just see how it goes. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Who is that at quarterback? I need to know. It's a freaking bootlet on the right side. Has a man for a first down. I don't know who I'm saying quarterback, really. It's not Josh Rosen, is it? Well, he's not freaking on the Cardinals again, is he? I don't know who's out there, but he's under center. Brings a man in motion. Handoff. That's Connor again. 2nd down. Kidder. All right, here goes. Off the throw. Pass is going to be caught around the 40-yard line for a first down. And that'll probably bring us to the end of the third. Probably kind of, I don't know, they might be using some different players now, but it looks the freaking same. That's the thing. Who is outplaying freaking quarterback right now, dude? Slovis. Okay. Yeah. I think I've heard of him. Not Josh Rosen, bro. What the frick am I thinking? All right, that's the end of the third. Cardinals kind of driving up on us, though. But it's 27-13. Arizona or Dallas on top. Hopefully we can end this with a win and go 2-0 for the first time since 2007. Yeah, Joe Milton. Joe Milton needs 60 yards to throw. Joe Milton will give you 60 yards. You need 5 yards. Joe Milton will throw 60 yards. CD Lamb play quarterback now, bro. That's all I was. Bro, it actually reminds me so much of CD. They do this every preseason, bro. It's always the starter that says, "All right, they better watch out because the quarterback, because the preseason, the backup quarterback starts doing well." That's like, dude, it's so stupid, bro. Did it more with Dallas because it's Dak. All right, we got one person here. All right, some flag. Wait, how'd they get down there? Oh, that's right. They're already driving down the field. I'm sorry. I kept thinking it was a kickoff return. All right, it was 2nd and 15. I guess it was a false start. All right. Slavis looking. Gonna throw to the right side. Has a man. It's incomplete. Had to try to go up for it. But Bridges on the great defensive play. It's 3rd down. Makai Bridges there. See if the defense is gonna stop. Let's try to get some more people here on the stream. All right, 3rd and 15. Saw this tipped. Great defense there. And it's 4th down. And I'm sure they'll send out the punt unit there. Great play from Toya. Ooh. And they will send out the, I'm guessing, punt unit because it was pretty dang far and they don't have Brandon Aubrey. I'm going to send Mingo back here. He's got a touchdown today. Watch the fake. Ryland's a punter too. I didn't know that. I got a punt away. And a fair catch from Mingo. Instead, it's going to roll in the back of the end zone. And it will be a touchback. 13:59 to go here in the first quarter. Or 4th quarter. Excuse me. All right. We're back here. Let's try to get some more people because we have 13:59 to go here in the 4th quarter. 27-13, Dallas on top. Howell going to throw to the right side. Good completion there. And it's going to be caught there from Kentz, who made a couple bad drops earlier. He'll get the first down. Starting to catch some stuff now. Jake Bobo out for 2026 season. That's got to suck. All right, 1st and 10. Howell throws. It will complete and still going. We'll get about a 9-yard pickup as Smith. Second and 2. And blue, I think that's blue. It's going to get like a yard short. He did not get anything, they say. All right, 3rd and 2 for the Cowboys. Let's see if we can convert here. And it's going to be a run there for up the middle for a first down. Who is that running back? We got the first there. I guess it is late though, 11:22 p.m. on a Saturday. All the people I know though are still at the universities, at their colleges, so it's obviously why I'm not really doing big anything on a Saturday night. Also Dallas is playing, so that's another reason. Not the big, well, you know. All right, 1st and 10. Not the biggest reason, but that is a reason. All right, Howell drops back. Gonna throw long, and that one is almost grabbed. Looks like he got pushed a little, but it was almost caught from Smith. It's 2nd down for Dallas. Man, just off the hands. Look, he was getting pushed out of bounds, but couldn't flat out get it. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Cowboys. Howell in trouble. Avoids the sack. Now he's going to run out the right side, and he'll get close to a first down. Great job from Sam Howell, making almost loss of like 3 into like a good amount of yards to almost get the first. 3rd down and shy, like 2 maybe? 3 they're going to call it. All right, Howell looking, throws, it's caught for a first down. Snuck it in there. To Kent's there, getting Kent, sorry, for a first down. Sorry, I know some of this commentating. I know that wasn't that good commentating. All right. Got 2 men on the left side. It's gonna be a handoff there to up the middle, about a 6 yards, maybe 7. I don't know. Who is this at running back? All right, 2nd and 5. Another handoff. It's number 30, but he's got the first down and more around the 20-yard line. Only way about is by searching it up, bro. Oh, Israel Abenaconda. Say Israel, I guess. Even though that's people might piss that off. Ain't no political though. All right, 9:02 remaining and counting. Howell off the high snap, throws left side for the end zone. That's too far. Intended. For 17. I hate saying that, dude. It's freaking professional football. This is not high school or college. Not even in college, I should be saying the numbers. But they're putting in some of their like other players now, so it's gonna be they're not pulling their full offense now, and so All right, 2nd and 10. Howell throws left side complete, makes a move. Be 3rd down coming up. Third and 2. Got trips left. Howell changing the formation. Play clock run down to 3. Got to get it off. Howell will. Drops back. Throws to the end zone. It's picked. He kind of just... It's one of those mistakes you got from a quarterback. Kind of just throwing stuff up. Not a good pass, and now Keegan kind of getting in with it. Yeah, probably one of those plays. Probably should not be thrown. Yeah, I guess we kind of do know who our backup's going to be. Yeah, double covers cannot be making those throws. He was dropped back, didn't really know what to do with it, and kind of saw him down there and thought he could do something with it. Probably one of those throws that he knew was going to be bad the second he threw it. Well, I don't think Milton has anything to worry about. At least at quarterback 3. For quarterback 2. Now, he got a lot of stuff to worry about quarterback 1, obviously. My guy, Dak. All right. Well, the pick is there. Hopefully Dallas' defense can get a stop. I would still hate to blow this game away, bro. I'd still hate it, dude. But I ain't gonna be freaking upset if we lose. I mean, it's preseason. I'd love to win. You took your freaking, if you wanted to win seriously, you would have kept your freaking. If you wanted to win that bad, you would have kept your freaking guys that were crushing on offense. I mean, would have kept them in, dude. The cool play of the game, Circle K, cool play of the game is that. I guess, yeah. All right, finally stop the offense. Slavis hit as he threw, and the ball, they're going to rule that incompletion or fumble. I think they're going to rule that a. I think they ruled that incomplete. All right, 2nd and 10. Slavis looking. Has some time. Still looking. And now he's going to roll to the right side across the line of scrimmage, pick up a 1st down out of bounds. All right, 1st and 10. Slavis under center. Looks like he almost came out. He kind of, yeah, they're calling offsides. Thing on Toya. He almost even got the tackle and got a missed tackle there. But yeah, he came across offsides. There's going to be a flag on. 1st and 5. So I got to do this Duolingo. Teddy, I totally forgot you were still in here. My dog, Teddy's still in here. I got to do this Duolingo. I got to keep the streaks on that. Learning some German. All right, Slav is looking, and he will go down for a sack. Is it Sam Williams? Is that not? That's not the same Sam. No, that's not Sam Williams. Is it? Why he'd be freaking on the preseason? Yeah, I think that is. It looks like Micah, so therefore it probably is. All right, 2nd and 14. Here's a handoff. To the right side has some room, and we'll get near the 40 as Stewart. It'll be 3rd down coming up for the Cardinals, and very close probably. And it's incomplete. Was not looking. It's 4th down. And the defense will make a stand there. And let's see. They might keep their offense on the field. All right, they will keep it on the field. 5:41 left to go. 4th and 3. We're going to 4-man blitz. Look like movement, but no flag. And it's off the hands and incomplete. Would have had the first, but instead it's going to be a turnover on downs for the Cardinals, and Dallas will take over in 5:36 left. All right, we got 5:36. Got 2 people here on the stream. I'd like to try to get some more viewers before this game ends, and we're going to do a post-game show right after this, so make sure y'all stay tuned. Thanks for who all joined here. I went right back to 1 as soon as I said it. There's been at least one person here. I don't think we've ever had 0, but there's been this one person. So, although, I wonder if I want to know, maybe it's because, maybe this one person is me. No, actually, I don't think so. Well, no, it might be low-key, even if it doesn't have an account. And let me test that. If I go to here and I leave. Well, it still says 1 viewer, so I guess it wasn't this. All right. Well, I guess it isn't. I guess it isn't me. So that's good. Guess someone else is actually on here. If you are, maybe try saying something. If you are seeing someone, but if you don't want to, that's okay. Always can chat. All right, 5:36 left. Yeah, Jacoby Brissett. I guess they're gonna assume that he's gonna be playing this year. All right. Let's see if the Cowboys offense can get at least 30 here. 5:36 remaining. Howell is under center. They're bringing Israel to run off, and a good run it was across the 30-yard line. Was that? They won't put the yellow mark there, so I can't tell. Second down, though, so he did not get the first. All right, 2nd and 1. Yeah, so he got close. They're showing Jacoby Brissett interviews, so that's why. I don't know what happened.
Still no handshake with your receiver. No, I don't think I will because he wants to dance and I'm not dancing. So if we could just shake hands or something like that, it'll be simple. But right now, I said no. He keeps asking me. Well, Jacoby, we appreciate the time.
All right, I don't know what happened. 2nd and 1 though. 5:01 left. Hand off to Israel again. Go to the left middle, and he gets the first down. All right, 1st and 10. Hand off to Israel again. And still rolling. About 8-yard pickup. The run game, he's done well. You know, had some good runs today. Oh, that's for my Duolingo. That scared the heck out of me. I already did that. Thought my ringer was off. All right, 2nd and 2. Ring cuts in motion, and Israel's going to get the handoff for a first down. They keep running him. It ain't broke, don't fix it. Teddy, I keep forgetting you're in here. You've gotten some good sleep today on my bed, haven't you? It's been comfy for you. All right, 1st and 10. And throw to the right side. That's complete. Great tackle. Lost about 1 there. That was a great tackle. Gotta give credit where credit's due. That was a good one. All right, 2nd down coming up for the Cowboys. If you're hearing that, that's my fan. Whenever like goes like what sometimes they'll like spin and they'll go away and they'll do it again. I don't really know. All right, 2nd and 11. And we have about 1 more play for the 2-minute warning as play clock's running down. And they're going to hand it off to another running back who's going to cut across field to the left side. Has some room down the sideline. He'll take it in. What a play for the touchdown. That is Phil Maffa. Okay, what a run from Maffa there for the touchdown. ran to a gap with like nowhere to go, turns to the left side, cuts the corner of the sideline, and goes in for the score. Barely been at running back today, and he gets in. 2:05 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 34-13. All right. Penix is going to be cleared to practice on Monday, huh? All right, we'll have a post-game show right after this, so whoever's here, stay tuned. I'd like to get some more people here before we left, but you can only do so much. All right, kickoff return. We'll get around the 32-yard line. 1:58 to go, and I'm sure that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. Ugh. Enjoy everyone that tuned in here. All right, 158 to go. Sorry, a little quiet, but it's late and not really much action. It's also towards the end of the game. All right, here's a handoff up the middle. Good run right there around the 45-yard line for a first down for the Cardinals. Well, so Dallas today, at the start, it looked like their offense. Who knows what type of day they'd have? But then they come out with 3 TDs. They get a couple field goals, and they get this one Maffa touchdown. And defense, Cardinals have had a good amount of yards. They haven't been as bad as maybe 13 points says, but they did, but defense was able to hold them on some stops. And I saw someone on the comment section saying it was rigged. Bro, those were actually legitimate reasons why the touchdowns were taken away. Plus, okay, what even they did get those? They're still losing this game. Now, yes, I get different situations, but yeah. Offense done a great job. Defense has made, and you remember those 2 touchdowns that weren't given. Defense also made a way to make sure they weren't going to get score again. And then the one off the one that was literally like they thought he made it. Well, I didn't fully see. He might have. I don't know. But then he could have done it. They had a false start, and then they could have done it again. We sacked them. All right, Hull's going to get a first down there to the left side. There's going to, I don't know, see what they can do here, I guess. 30 clock running down. See, it did it earlier. Look at this. Freaking ad popping up during the freaking thing. During the YouTube video. I don't understand. I didn't pay for anything. Plus, why would there be ads? All right, here's a run. Oh my gosh, they're going to score? No, okay. Stewart still going around the 15, and let's see what they do. Set the field goal unit at this point. Okay, no. Looks like Mike LaFleur's going to go out to midfield, and that's going to be the game. 34-13, the final score. Is there a final button I can press? Oh no, there's a final button I can press. Oh no. Is there not a final button? Oh. Final. Alright, let me go and update that record like you usually should. Can't tell if that's good or not. Okay. Alright, Dog Squad, let me take a couple minutes to get some stuff situated. I'll let y'all get back here, and then I'll get my, we'll get going on this post-game stream. I'll be right back. Okay, Dog Squad, we're back. So we got one person here. Hopefully, we get some more here before this end the stream. Dog Squad, the Dallas Cowboys go to 2-0 the year for the first time since 2007 for preseason. And I hope we can go 2-0 to start the season. I would love it so much. Um, but there's a good chance we might. So we beat the Cardinals. That's something I have not said in a while. But we did. We beat Arizona in the preseason. Um, we beat them like a drum, 34-13. It started off great, in fact, with a pick from Revel. The defense going out there getting great, and then Joe Milton on third down finding Malik Davis, rolling out of the pocket, avoiding the sack, finding Malik Davis for a touchdown and go up 7-0. And then it would not just be that; it'd be a 14-0 after a bomb from Joe Milton to Jonathan Mingo to go up 2 scores. Then it was a 14-3 after a Ryder field goal. Then it was a 21-3 game after completion front to Camden Brown and getting down to the 1, and then Milton Easy running on a quarterback draw to go in the end zone. And then later it's 24-6. We won Brandon Aubrey to kick a field goal after a Ryder miss wide right. My blowing worked, 62 yards, but instead they decided to kneel it. We were hoping maybe it'd be funny that he could kick it. And obviously, we got to see what Brandon Aubrey can do there. We should have done it, though. And then got a couple field goals. They got, Cardinals came with a touchdown. Got a couple field goals, or actually another field goal, make it 27-13. Then we scored again off a score from Bill Maffa to get in 34-13. The Dallas Cowboys go into Arizona. They look good. They do. Their backups look ready. I don't understand. Maybe the Cardinals' backups aren't that great, but they also last week their defense came to play. The defense, they did well today too. Cardinals look like they may not should have had 13. The defense did well, making some good amount of stops. They got the takeaway. And the Dallas Cowboys offense rolls here with 4 total touchdowns, a couple Brandon Aubrey field goals, and they get the win here, 34-13. Obviously, I'd be way more ecstatic this regular season, but I'm also happy inside with a 34-13 victory because it's a dub and a big one, especially against a team we don't usually beat. Doesn't matter if it's preseason, regular season, postseason, does not matter. The good was, so the one good thing I will say happened today, Joe Milton looked pretty good. And we don't know this, he could be the future quarterback whenever Dak is out of it. Who that could be in a few years. And if Joe Milton can learn under Dak and he can really, if he can, deliver better, there's some of those short, which he did, I think, in points today, he can really deliver that bomb. But if he can also be more consistent, he could play like he did today. He could be a good backup, especially, who knows, because Dak's, as Dak's age, he could easily get hurt, especially with football. Or especially being football. So, we definitely needed him to be good. We definitely need to have a trustable quarterback too. He's a good quarterback too as well. I think it's one of the best backups. He's proved, I think, this year. And he had some good ways last week too, whenever he had played against Seattle. But it's a good win though. Good performance from Joe Milton. It was awesome. 3 total TDs with like 150 passer rating. It was awesome. Had a great day for Joe Milton and to torch that Cardinals defense. The bad really was kind of like I kind of saw some maybe the bad was probably that Sam Howell interception obviously, but he's more of the quarterback 3. He's not going to really be the trustable guy if Dak gets injured or for the future. He's just one of those I'll probably just toss around throughout the league and all that. But the bad maybe was some of those runs we kind of let up, kind of towards the middle. We kind of let up some runs that was kind of, that kind of got them yards and all that. We let up some big passes. More of the runs that were kind of let happen that kind of got the Cardinals closer to scoring. And then there was some open passes we kind of let up that were too much. So, but I mean, it's also you move the depth chart around all that. So it's preseason. But most of the defense had a good game. And I'm glad we're seeing the defense trustable. I understand backups, all that. But I like to see the defense trustable, know what they're doing under Christian Parker's defense. The game ball, I think, has to go to. I think it does have to go to Joe Milton. You can't call it another way. He had a terrific game, 3 TDs total today. awesome passer rating. He gets the game ball today. But, um, you know, he's a backup. He's going against backups. He's not going to beat out Dak, okay? Unless Dak really fully becomes washed and Joe Milton becomes that guy over him, which that's a low chance of that happening, especially at this point. Yeah, I mean, Dak's the guy for us. I mean, he is. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Yeah, I think he's the sixth best quarterback. And ESPN thought the same. I'm not going by what they thought. I'm going by what I think, and I think that's true. So I think the very talented quarterback. So I do think obviously he is the starter, and I don't think that should be a question. But he gets the game ball. Joe Milton, terrific performance today. We got the Saints coming up week 3 to end the preseason. So we'll see what goes on. Remember the last time there was a fight when I was practice. So hopefully none of that happens next week. I think it'll be a little more better. I think it'll be better. Saints are 0-2 right now in the preseason. Cowboys 2-0. Be at home. We've done well on week 3 games in the past few years in terms of winning those. So I think we could do it. I think we can do it this time. Hopefully we can go 3-0. Last time we were 2-0 was 2007, and they were a 1 seed. Did lose in the divisional, but I'd love to get a 1 seed this year. Maybe we can actually get over the drought of the NFC Championship. I think we got talent to do it. I predict us not to make the playoffs, but I do think seriously we can. It's just because of the statistics and the tiebreakers and all that. And sadly, miss out at 10-7. That's based off my predictions, but that possibly may not happen because I think the Dallas Cowboys maybe even have a better record. Who knows? But I think they at least get 10 wins this year, and I think they can make the playoffs based off the predictions of stats. They don't, sadly, but they are a contender to make the playoffs. And who knows? That offense plays just like they did last year, and the defense helps a little bit, especially with the talent they have. I think they could do it. They can be a good team this year, and probably more. But it was also based on the schedule. They got a tough schedule. But hey, I those are my predictions. That's off me though. But a lot of people I've seen, there are good amount of people I've seen have Dallas doing well. Those people I've seen that don't have them making the playoffs, and that could be the same thing as me. I have them at 10-7. I think they can win the division. I think they can do quite a bit of things. So I think Dallas. I'm excited though. I'm very excited for this year. We're getting back to a good start, good thing for Dallas, and I'm excited. So got another person. What happens when Dak Prescott snaps his low ACL? Dude, please don't say crap like that. I'm trying to see if you know. Well, what happens when he snaps his ACL? If he does, you put in Joe Milton, which he's consistent, and George Pickens gets hurt. Okay, now you're now you're just putting all the bad things for Dallas, bro. You're a hater, aren't you, bro? Love the haters. Keep on coming, don't they? Nah, but don't say stuff about the ACL because who knows? He's gotten injured a couple times. We don't need anything like that to happen. We need him to be healthy this year. We need George Pickens to stay out of trouble, and he did last year. I mean, something like that can go right this year, and I think we can. I think it can. Then we will be fine. So Joe Milton can't hit a 5-yard pass to save his life. Well, if he did what he did today, I think we'll be fine, dude. Doesn't matter who he plays. If he plays well in the regular season, I'm not gonna worry about freaking a quarterback 2 though, dude. Okay, we have a quarterback 1 right now, and we're not expecting him to get hurt or anything. Obviously, if he does get hurt, could be for a week or 2. It's whatever. Can't wait for him to get maybe 15 yards a game. All right, so I don't know what that means. Are you talking about Milton? Or are you talking about? I don't know. Okay. All right. Well, Dog Squad, that's gonna wrap it up for today. I don't know if I'll be back on the streaming next week. Because I'll get back from college probably around the time the Cowboys are starting. So, and I probably won't stream for that game. So, oh, I do need to answer that question. Let me get through this and I'll answer that question because that is something. We'll be back. So I'll watch it. This will probably be like I said earlier, I only do usually one stream for preseason. I'll let you know though when you'll probably be seeing me stream week 3 between the Ravens and the Cowboys in Brazil. I'm not streaming in Brazil. I'd love to go to Brazil and watch them, but no, I'll be streaming here. I'll be back because the Giants and Cowboys games, the week 1 and week 2. Wait a minute, this isn't Cold Iron, is it? This isn't Lucas, is it? I don't know. You sound like my bud Lucas. Feels like some stuff he would say. Although, I don't know. No, I don't think this is Lucas. No, I don't know. If it is, just lie or whatever. I don't know. But anywho, but because I'll be at Oklahoma State, they got their 2 home games. When the weeks that we play the Giants and the Commanders. Okay, never mind. It could be you though, so I don't even know. Giants, Commanders. They will. Oklahoma State will have their home games and all that, so I'll be in Oklahoma State for that. Still watch the games, obviously supporting, making the Nimwards reports on Instagram. Go follow that. YouTube, obviously got stuff like that here. NFL content, NFL predictions, all that stuff. And then I'll have my MacBook, so I can always make this editing, like only all scores and other videos and all that. So yeah. And then I'll be back here most likely week 3, week 4. It'll be a noon game. Probably streaming that, but I'll let you know. I'll let you know. We'll have a good amount of streams this year, even with college. But yeah, good amount of videos, and y'all stay tuned for that. Okay, now to answer your stuff. Cowboys. All right, poverty franchise Cardinals are the Cowboys in regular season. I have Dallas winning. Would be surprised. Oh, what up, Hunter? Hey, I saw y'all been all chatting on there, bro. What are y'all even freaking doing, bro? Y'all go to Canes? You were playing college football? This is the right Hunter, I think. Who's winning? Okay, so yeah, I have Dallas winning. I think they will win, and I think they will finally get over beating them in the regular season. They beat them here. Not saying that does anything to do with it. But I'm just saying I think they'll win here. I think they will win the regular season. Can't wait for the Cowboys to go. Yeah, I'm not buying that. Sounds like hate. Lucas is a guy. He's one of my buds. The Hunter, this is you. You know him. He's a guy that freaking hates on Dallas. Was hating on Dak the other day, big time, crazy hating on him. Oh, did they, bro? Why were they at a frat party? Was it Kevin's? That's crazy, bro. Why were they at a frat party? Yeah, you'd be hating on Dallas, though, bro. They're supposed to be Arizona. There's nothing I can say. They're supposed to be Arizona. They should beat them this year. I think they will win this year. Hey, but it wouldn't surprise me if they lost, because for some reason it's Arizona. They like to lose to them. But here in the regular preseason they didn't, so maybe that's maybe they gotta get all their backups here in the regular season. Well, anywho. Well, Dog Squad, that's gonna wrap it up for today's stream. Why'd they even get kicked out, bro? I'll try to maybe get those clips out to maybe try to create those clips of the reactions and then the game itself and put that on there and post it on Dim Boys and whatever you call it. YouTube. Sorry, here on YouTube. They didn't bring any girls. That's why they get kicked out. Bro, we're not even in a fraternity. Which, I mean, I get it. You gotta go to those frat parties. I get it. But, bro, that's... I guess that's a reason to get kicked out. But, I mean, I feel like not all of them would kick out. I don't even know. Didn't keep the ratio up. I get that. All right, well, I'll be back tomorrow, so y'all gotta tell me what kind of stuff that happens. So I'll be back later. I'll be back there tomorrow evening. So, all right, Dog Squad, thank you for joining. How about them Cowboys getting the win preseason 2-0 in preseason this year? They got the Saints on Friday, 7:00. I'll post stuff on Cowboys Report and at YouTube. Stay tuned for videos this week. I'll see you next time, Dog Squad. Peace.